A few hours ago, Andy Ruiz Jr. became the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion of the world, winning a unified title against British boxer Anthony Joshua. In a very interesting fight in which Anthony Joshua was knocked out, or technically knocked out, in the 7th round. Now, I was shocked to hear this as it happened. I didn't see the fight. I saw the highlights of it afterwards. And I always look for the post-fight interviews to see what either fighter is going to say. And I got to give Anthony Joshua credit for his sportsmanship towards the matter after getting his ass whooped. But, you know, the Ruiz guy, he said something towards the end of his post-fight interview that was very interesting. He said, man, I'm so excited, because they asked him if he would give a rematch. He said, man, I'm so excited, but right now I want to enjoy this moment. I did this for Mexico. I did this for Mexico. I said, that's odd. That's odd. So I went and I looked at his particular Wikipedia account. He was not born in Mexico. He was born in Imperial Valley, California. He's an American citizen. He happens to be Mexican, but he was born in the United States. He's as much of an American as me. But look at the post-fight interview. You will see guys are holding up the flags of Mexico. In several post-fight interviews, he's speaking in Spanish. Now, you may think I have a problem with that, but I have much respect for Andy Ruiz, who recognizes where he comes from and who he's putting first. And who comes first is the Mexican community. It's not about America to him. It's about Mexico. It's about being Mexican. When they asked him, how did he get off the ground when he was knocked down the 3rd round? Because I'm a Mexican fighter. I fight the Mexican way. Nobody will tell him that he needs to put America first. Not Anthony Brian Logan. Not any of the black conservative YouTubers. Not any of the Mexican conservative YouTubers. See, nobody will make a video and say, hey, man, you're not a Mexican. You are an American. Put America first. Why are you dividing yourself from the rest of us? Now, let's flip the script. I'm going to tie it all together. Anthony Joshua, when he's asked about his Nigerian heritage and what he represents, he doesn't want to get involved in that. I'm British. He's more British, is what he says. Nigeria is an afterthought. Because, see, for him to be Nigerian first is going to cause a problem. But let's bring it to the black community and African American community. Let's say that you talk about doing something for the black community. You want to hold up the flag of ADOS. You talk about the African American experience. You want to talk about being black first. And when you say that, you get all of the critics. Isn't that interesting? Most notably, from other black people. Wait a minute, brother. What you talking about? You black first. Brother, you an American. You should be American first. What are you talking about? Isn't that what they would say? What are you talking about, you Nigerian British first? You're a Londoner. You better tell you British first. But this Hispanic heavyweight champion, Andy Ruiz, doesn't even mention America, a country and where he was born in. Mexico first. Then you wonder why we as black people don't have shit. And what I want to talk about today is, look at their, I've got sneezes. Look at their mentality and look at yours. And see people like Andy Ruiz that think like they do, that support their own people. And when they come to the black community, they take over. They whoop you the hell out of those communities. They get your ass out of there because they're not looking at nothing about being a part of America. America is a tool for them to come up in. But everything points back to Mexico. You see how that mentality works? On the voting block? In Hispanic communities? You want our vote? And you talking about building a wall against Mexico? Oh, you better talk. No. Mexico first. And this is exactly why black people are at the bottom. Because why? We allow every other group that comes to America, it's okay for them to rep where they're from. Some of the African countries. Ethiopian first. Brazil first. Come over to America, get all the benefits from America, the stuff that they couldn't even get in their own country. They come to America, put their flags up, acting like that did it. And at the same time, whenever black people talk about doing something black first or doing something for African Americans, guess what? We get mad at each other for doing that. Then you wonder why when immigrants come over here and compete with you for everything that you have, you lose because you don't have a unified mentality for your own goddamn people. And that's the damn truth. Go listen to the post-fight interview. Ask if he ever mentions America. Even though America gave him the opportunity to enjoy all the luxuries Mexico couldn't give him. He don't give America no shine. And furthermore, Mexicans support each other so much, he's going to be a legitimate millionaire overnight. And see, that is the attitude black people gotta have. And that is why Mexicans are the most powerful, or some of the most powerful, non-white people in America. Because it all starts here. It starts here. Everything they do is about Mexico first. Everything they do is a Mexican community first. Everything they think about is Mexican community first. While the black man is so busy trying to be the American first. You trying to fit into everything else, not doing nothing for your goddamn self and for your goddamn people, and then you get beat out by everybody. The Ukrainians, the Russians. Everybody passes you up. And other black people got the nerve to tell you, what are you talking about being black first? Trying to shame you out of being what is beneficial to you. Because it's okay for everybody to have a community in this country but you. And communities is what drives economies, it what drives jobs, it what drives safety, and it what drives respect. And nobody is going to call Andy Ruiz out on talking about, I did this for Mexico, although he was born in America. If that's the case, why he not living in Mexico? We all know why. We know why he not living there. He knows why he not living there. But that is their mentality. And we got to stop being stupid. We need to adopt the same thought processes as other groups of goddamn people. Otherwise, we will be left behind. Anyways, let me guys know what you think, man. I really appreciate you brothers for supporting the channel. Subscribe, hit the bell. If you guys want to subscribe to me on Patreon, the link is there. Patreon.com/Negro Manosphere. $5 a month. It supports our site, NegroManosphere.com. Again, I'm about helping the brothers, helping black men, African-American men. We must work together. Hard as it is. Nobody's perfect. But we must keep working together. We must start having the black first concept, black male first specifically. Because these other groups of people are coming and they're thinking about their countries first, their communities first. They're opening up businesses, stores, and they're coming where? They're coming to the black community doing this stuff. They're not going to the white community, opening up shops. They're coming to where you live. They're coming to where you live and putting you out. By force, sometimes. Look at California. So if you don't think like this, if you don't adapt the same ideas that they're thinking about, they're going to push you out. They've been pushing us out. And other blacks got to stop shaming black people for wanting to do stuff for their own black communities. Because none of y'all going to go tell Andy Ruiz he's sitting say he's Mexican first. You're not going to say that. It's okay for everybody to put their people first except for us. And that's a damn shame. And as you know, the buffoonery of these Negroes remains at an all-time high. I'm out.